Welcome back to another of Young Prince. This time, he goes on his travels. He travels all around. In Chapter 1, Adventure in Appaloosa. Prince Duskglow, son of Twilight Sparkle and Flash Sentry, was on his way to Appaloosa. He had started his journey on hoof rather than flying, so as to fully take in his surroundings. That and the sheer weight of his backpack, filled to the brim with essential supplies, preventing him from getting more than an inch off the ground. At the moment, it was necessary for him to take a train. Like his mother before him, Dusk had planned out his sketch to the letter. Appaloosa was but the first stop on his journey, with many more to come. He would arrive there by noon, spend the rest of the day taking in the sights, spend the night in Loga Inn, then set off in the morning. As Dusk paid for his ticket and got on the train, he couldn't help but notice the other passengers staring, punctual with words of, "The young prince!" He couldn't really blame them. After all, it wasn't every day you share a train ride with royalty. Before long, the train stopped at the Appaloosa station. Dusk disembarked. The other passengers waited for him to leave before following, and took in his surroundings. The bright sun, the sun's sand, and a nearby apple orchard. As Dusk entered the town, he saw ponies and buffalo trotting across the streets. From the looks on their faces, they seemed to have something important to do. As Dusk wondered what that could be, he collided with some pony, having not been watching where he was going. "Tarnation!" called someone, falling flat on his face. "Whoops, sorry." Dusk went to help him up. The coat half fell off his head, revealing a familiar face. "Crab?" Dusk asked. "Dusk!" Crabapple smiled, adjusting his handkerchief. "Fancy running into you here." "Into you here? What are you doing here?" Dusk asked. "Helping out Cousin Brayburn," Crab explained. "Here's this big sandstorm coming, and the Appaloosans need all the help they can get to make sure the trees in the orchard are protected." Brayburn had taken to politics in recent years, making a successful bid for mayor of Appaloosa. He was spearheading the operation, in tandem with the Buffalo Chief, Strongheart, formerly Little Strongheart. "Mom and Pa would have come with, but the farm needs tending," Crab continued. "So it's just me here, doing what I can." "Mind if I pitch in?" Dusk asked. "Yeah, sure," Crab asked. "Don't want to mess with your travel schedule." "It's okay," Dusk shrugged. "I was planning to spend the day here anyway." "Great," Crab smiled. At the brief stop at the Loga Inn, in order to secure a room in which to deposit Dusk's backpack, the cops went to work. The residents of Appaloosa were covering the trees with large tarps to protect them from the sand, nailing the tops to the ground to anchor them in. The buffalo were charitably assisting them. "What's with all the buffalo?" Dusk asked. "I thought they lived out in the desert." "They do," Crab noted. "But with Cousin Rayburn's mayor, the Appaloosans have been really reaching out to them, helping them in any way they can. And now, the buffalo return the favor." "Well, I'll be," Brayburn declared as he charged a new rifle. His face was slightly lined from age, with snipers on either side. "What brings you there, Prince Dusk?" "Just passing through," Dusk nodded. "I'm ready to help in any way I can." "The more the merrier," Strongheart smiled. As he was entering, Dusk's presence drew some surprised stares. Used to such a reaction, Dusk merely waved humbly and got to work, using his newly liberated wings to lift the tarps right over them with trees. "So how are things back home?" Dusk asked. "Same as always, I reckon," Crab smiled. "We don't miss you, though," he smiled lightly. "Hard as they talks about you more. Dazzle or Starlight?" Dusk got warm feelings he thought about his two favorite girls. "And how are you and Honeysuckle doing?" he asked. "Still going strong," Crab beamed. Tears me up to be away from home, but I can't pass up a chance to help family. Of course, Hun are simply perfectly. Before long, most of the trees in the orchard had been covered up. "Good work, everybody," Brayburn smiled. "We're almost done here." Suddenly, a wind started whipping up. "Oh no," Shrine gasped. "The sandstorm's already here. Hurry, everybody, we have to finish." As the sand started flowing over them, the ponies and buffalo struggled to finish their work. Unfortunately, rushing breeze mistakes, and one tarp, improperly nailed, came loose, exposed the tree and covered to the elements. "Nah, Bloomberg!" Brayburn yelped. "I've got it," Dusk declared. With the sandstorm steadily increasing in force, flying was out of the question. Forcing hard, Dusk used as much to pull back the tarp and force the peg back into the ground. "Way to go, your highness," Brayburn jeered. "Just doing my part." Dust shrugged nicely. Okay, now, 8 point into town hall. Strongheart instructed. The car rushed into the hall, the gale force winds at their back. Once indoors, they shut the entrance tightly and waited for the storm to die down. In the meantime, they congratulated each other on a job well done. Dusk couldn't help but be amazed at how two different races could come together in pursuit of a common goal. Gonna have to keep that in mind, he thought. It'll probably come in handy one day. Once the storm had passed, everyone left the town hall and moved the tops from the apple trees. To their relief, the trees were completely unharmed. Great job, Rabbit Pony, Ribbon smiled. Strongheart, we are in your debt. Let's carry no debts. Debts, Strongheart declared. It was our honor and our privilege to help our neighbors. And I'm sure you did the same for us. Don't do, Ribbon chuckled. With the trouble over, Dusk took it upon himself to finish his tour of Appaloosa, with Crab volunteering to be his tour guide. As the evening came, he retired to his room at the inn, right around the corner from Crab's. Next morning, he prepared to set off. It's been great seeing you again, pal, Crab smiled. Don't be away too long, you hear? I'll be back as soon as I can, Dusk assured him. Tell everyone back home I said hi. Will do, Crab nodded. With that, Dusk returned to the train station, taking the train to the next journey to destination of his journey. Chapter 2: The Battle of Baltimore. After a brief stopover at Dutch Junction, Dusk's journey led him to the city of Baltimore. As he trotted down the streets, he heard commotion. Behold! A good coat 15 wearing a dark blue cape declared to a trio of pony onlookers. I am the magnificent trickster, master of magic. Curious, Dusk went over to watch. Witness my power! Dusk made a rapid appear out of thin air, then vanished just as quickly. He returned, then with the flash was joined by two others. The trio glowed, then exploded in fireworks. It had all been illusion. Whoa! The ants gasped. Not bad, Dusk thought. A little flashy though. And that's only the tip of the iceberg, Trisha boasted. Why, I once used my magic to blow down a rogue dragon. No way! They gasped. No way is right. Dusk stepped forward. It's not possible for a single unicorn, no matter how powerful, to take down a dragon alone. It takes at least a dozen, working together to do the deed. Who are you to denounce my power? Trisha growled, laughing at Dusk. I am the great unicorn of all Equestria, and you're just a paltry traveling unicorn, no doubt from some hokey village in the middle of nowhere. Wrong on both counts, Dusk smirked, briefly his wings. Is that? They guessed. Prince Dusk! One of the ghosts cried. Awesome! The other co cheered. Yes, well, Trisha said, flustered. I'm still the great unicorn of Equestria. I took down that dragon like it was nothing. I was walking through the forest when it came at me, spewing smoke and flames. I was even scared. With one blast from my horn, my trickster! Upload Mayor tried to toward them. What have I told you about making up stories? Which one's it this time, the dragon? Mom, my, Trixie mumbled. Bragging about things you have done can get you into a lot of trouble. The mayor admonished him. I know that better than any pony. Come on, guys, let's go. The young ghost nodded, leading his friends away. Mom, Trixie groaned, you chased away my audience. I hope my son wasn't causing too much trouble. The mayor told Dusk. Not at all, ma'am. Dusk smiled. Wait, you are... The mayor suddenly realized. Prince Dusk. What an honor. I had the pleasure of meeting your mother a few years back. You did? Dusk asked. Indeed I did, the mayor smiled. I'm Trixie. Oh yeah, Duck nodded. Mom told me about you once. Your mother taught me a valuable lesson, Trixie reminisced. Before, I was a pompous, arrogant braggart. But she helped me be better than that. She cast a disapproving look at her son. Unfortunately, such negative traits seem to be hereditary. Trixie looked away shuffling. Or awfully. So what brings you here, young prince? Trixie asked. Just traveling, Duck shrugged. Seeing Equestria, that sort of thing. You must be famished, Trixie noted. I was going to call Trixie in for lunch. You're quite welcome to join us. Duck's stomach growled. I think I will, he chuckled. Trixie and Trickster led Dusk into the modest little house. A plate of daffodil and daisy stems were placed on the living room table. Help yourself, Trixie smiled. Dusk gladly complied, eating until his hunger satisfied. I don't know. Thank you for your hospitality, he nodded. Think nothing of it, Trixie smiled. Besides, it's not every day my home is hosted to royalty. Trixie nodded. What's the big deal? It's not like he's ever done anything amazing. Be nice to our guest, son, Trixie admonished him. Yes, Mom, Trixie mumbled. Just then, there was a knock on the door.
Who could that be? Trixie asked as she rose to answer. A pair of unicorn warrior guards were on the other side of the door. Can I help you? She asked wearily. Actually, we were hoping you could help us. One guard resolutely said. We've received reports of changelings in the city, and we need every able-bodied unicorn to help us track them. How about an unicorn? Doug stepped forward. Oh, well, if you insist, Your Highness. Resolute bowed. Me too, Trixie looked up. Sorry, kid, the other guard basking chicken. Only opponents were over 18 and legible. Typical, Trixie stepped back. How am I supposed to prove my greatness now? I'm afraid I can't join you, Trixie shook her head. If there really are changes on loose, I will stay here and watch you for my son. As you wish, Resolute nodded. Good luck, Dusk, Trixie declared. Tell your mom I said hi. I will, Dusk nodded. Before long, Dusk joined the others. The other volunteers gathered by the warrior guards, who were teaching them as well to reveal changeling's true form. Dusk didn't need to learn it. Like his mother before him, Dusk had time for almost any eventuality. As player to word out changelings was one of the first things he learned. From what we can tell, there are only a few changelings, Rosie noted. They may be outcasts or exiles, which makes them more dangerous than most, so watch your backs. The group split up. Dusk elected to check out the park, deducing that the lush greenery would be the best ideal place to hide a changeling nest. Nana had fallen by then, forcing Dusk to use his arm for illumination. As he walked, he heard a rustling noise in the bush behind him. He kept walking, hearing the noise follow him. Then he turned around and looked in the bushes. Gotcha! He pinned the guard to the ground. Ow! The supposed changeling groaned. What was that for? Trickster? Dusk gasped. He quickly cast a changeling Phoenix back to be sure. What are you doing out here? I still got to help, Trickster snarled. Can't let you hog all the glory. Glory? Dusk groaned. Kid, this is dangerous. Aren't you supposed to be with your mother? Give her the slip, Trickster smirked. I cast an illusion on me in bed. She'll never know. Yes, she will, Dusk barked, because I'm taking you back. Another rustling sound in the bushes caught their attention. The pair kneeled down, just in time to see a group of ponies pass by. The ponies took joy to see they were being watched, then shaped into changelings. Trickster gulped. Why do they look so freaky looking? He whispered. Shh, Dusk hushed him, silently adding that they should follow. The changelings went deeper into the trees, stopping at a group of shaky-looking bushes. They pushed them aside to few crudely built nests. Got him, Dusk smirked. Let's take him. Just us? Trickster, but what about the others? We've got to contain them now, before they leech out some love and get stronger, Dusk noted. I just realized, you were right, Trickster spoke. This is dangerous. I'll stay here. Good luck. Signed, Dusk stepped to the bush. What about that, changelings? He declared. Intruder! One changeling hissed. Stop! Another buzzed. The changelings charged. Dusk, having been taught defensive moves by his father and uncle, dodged one, then kicked another. The changelings quickly changed tactics. They changed to bigger, more powerful forms, such as a Minotaur and a Manticore. Taking flight, Dusk once again dodged the attack, then used her feeling spell to force him back into their normal forms. He then dived down and tackled the lead changeling, ramming him into a tree. Two more changelings attacked up to behind. He quickly bucked them away. Another looked at him, and they struggled. Dusk executed a judo throw, tossing the changeling away. Breathing heavily, Dusk looked around. He was sure he had missed one changeling. Suddenly, a nearby bush revealed itself to be the missing changeling and leaped at him. Taken by surprise, Dusk was brought down quickly. The other changelings dogpiled him. You prince, police smoked as Dusk tried breaking. Loved by many. I use your face. Get plenty of love. Make me strong. No! Dusk hung lit up, but his head was held down by one of his captors, preventing him from moving. Prepare to cocoon, the lead changeling ordered. In that moment, there was a flash of light, and a blue dragon appeared before them. The dragon roared, in a voice that was very familiar to Dusk. Dragon! The changelings yelped. In their fear, the changelings loosened their grip on Dusk. With one big push, he broke free, sending them flying. The changelings tried to flee, but the dragon stepped in front of them. Using his magic, Dusk pulled out some rope and tied up the changelings. The dragon faded away, revealing a gleeful trickster. Nice work, kid, Dusk smiled. Looks like you've got something weird to brag about now. It was nothing, Trickster smirked. Now, this other time would have taken your wolf. Don't push it, Dusk growled. There was the patrol showed up, having been drawn by the illusionary dragon. What's going on? Questioned next. We found chains and a nest, Dust declared. You did? Bastion gasped, looking at the brown shapeshifters. Well, good work, Your Majesty. Don't just take me, Dust smiled. Our partner here helped. Trickster! Trixie suddenly arrived, having also been drawn by the dragon illusion. What do you think you're doing out here, mister? How did you? Trickster gulped. What, you think I can do it through my own sense illusions? Trixie snarled. How dare you disobey me? You're gonna for the rest of the year, mister. Don't be too hard on him, Miss Trixie. Dust chuckled. He was only trying to help. He's taking me, as a matter of fact. He did? Trixie gasped. He sure did, Dust noted. If it weren't for him, one of those chickens would be running all around my face right now. Oh, honey, Trixie hugged her son. I'm so proud of you. Does this mean I'm not grounded? Trixie asked hopefully. Nope, Trixie declared to him. But I'm reducing it to just a month. Right, Trixie groaned. See you around, Princey. It was wanted to meet you, Tusk, Trixie smiled. You're something special, alright. Just like your mother. As the chilies were taken away, Tusk breathed in a sigh of relief. He had come so close to losing everything, only to be saved by the most unlikely of ponies. Never underestimate any pony, he thought. Even a flashing one might surprise you. On that thought, Tusk traveled to the local guest house for a well-deserved night's sleep. In the morning, he would continue on his travels, ready for his next adventure.